If you made it this far, congratulations. That is the first week done. You've only got 2 weeks left to go, but this is what this episode is going to be focused on because you've made it this far and this is the most important step now. Inputs versus outcomes. Now, this kind of ties into what we had talked about in the last episode where when you focus too much on the when you focus too much on the output, you don't really see the compounding results of the input. So the thing that I want to talk about in this episode is why we stop chasing outcomes and we start chasing inputs. And again, it's the same thing as we had explained. When you start to chase the inputs on a small scale, you're able to build to the bigger scale, and then in turn, you see the results because you're worried about just placing that one block. Your only goal is just to place that one block every single day. And then, after a week, then you realize, holy crap, like I've placed an entire layer of blocks. And then, after a month, you realize, holy crap, like I've placed an entire month of blocks. You need to just focus on the small scale things, the things that you can control. That is the whole point of this video, is focusing on the things that are in your control right now. You can't control where you're going to be 6 months from now. You can't control where you're going to be 2 weeks from now. You can control what is happening right now. And if you've seen Wolf of Wall Street, you understand this. Like, the past is the past. The present is called the present because it's a gift. It's why we're here right now. And that's why you have to focus on what the actions you can do today is. You need to focus on today. Now, do the inputs right now feel difficult to you? Like, do they feel difficult? And why do they feel difficult? That's what I want you to kind of ask yourself. Do they feel difficult? And if they do, why? This is where we're going to break down the barrier in your mind that makes you think that the goal itself is unachievable. The goal itself is just stacking progress until you get there. That's all it is, be it sales, e-commerce, trading, whatever it ends up being, even going to school. It's all built on the same fundamentals. They're all built on the same thing. That's what I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you the framework to build whatever you want. This is something that not everybody teaches, and that's the reason why I'm teaching, is because nobody teaches the framework behind learning. And the problem is a lot of people learn this from a very young age. They learn the framework from a young age. And it's just the way that they were raised. Not a lot of people are taught the learning framework from a young age. I was not taught the learning framework from a young age. So right from when I was little, I was always jumping from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing because I didn't understand that you have to do little steps to make the bigger progress. I'm basically teaching you learning, but on steroids. So you need to understand the action that you're doing and why it feels hard. And I want you to kind of tie back to that example that I gave where, if we're looking at the 1 year calendar, if you're focused on the 1 year and the one cube that you put on the 1 year calendar, like, it seems like a lot. It's like, holy crap, I only put 1 out of 365. Where if you focus on today and your 3 tasks, all you got to do is just complete your 3 tasks. Did I do this one? Yep. Did I do this one? Yep. Did I do this one? Yep. And your brain will start to understand, like, okay, all I got to do every day is these 3 simple tasks. And then you can build on those. I have like a list of things that I have to do every day. I have to wake up, go to the gym, do content. I have coaching calls with students. Like, I have a whole list of things, but they're just normal to me now because I've made a routine around them. These things feel normal to me. So I'm not worried about the outcome anymore because I just have to worry about, did I get today's things done? And once you start to look at it that way, it starts to become easier and the learning process feels more fun. It's just, did I get these things done? Yep. Okay, great. Next thing. The math starts to play in of, can you keep at this long enough? Can you keep doing the inputs long enough and detach yourself from the outcome? And this is where my favorite theory, I would call it, it's called the law of detachment, comes into play. You need to be okay with putting in inputs for such a long period of time till you see the outcome and kind of accepting the fact that you might not see the outcome. You might not actually get there. You need to be okay with that because you're focused on the small scale. getting these 3 things done. That's what you need to be focused on. And in turn, the more that you focus on the small scale, the bigger scale just starts to kind of fade out. You don't really pay attention to it anymore because it's no longer relevant in your mind. Your brain doesn't process it as like relevant information. So by focusing on this, it allows you to detach from the greater outcome. So, you know, if you're trying to get to 1,000 followers, focus on posting a video every day, finding out why that video did well or not well, and then refining on it. And then your next day's goal is to post again, find out why it did well or not well, and refine. And that feedback loop that you create with yourself in turn just begins to stack and stack and stack and stack and stack and stack. And before you know it, you're at your goal. Now, the one thing I'll say is once you get into this, there's always the ceiling that you're chasing doesn't actually exist. It's imaginary. Once you get to your goal, there's always going to be something else. And the reason I'm teaching it to you this way is because if you just get handed like that goal, we don't chase the goal. We chase the feeling of not wanting to want that thing anymore. You're not chasing $1 million because you want $1 million. You're chasing $1 million because you've never had $1 million. Once you have $1 million, you want $10 million and then $100 million. Once you get a bike, then you want an electric bike, then you want a motorcycle, then you want, you know, it just keeps stacking over and over again. So when you chase the goal, you'll never actually get there. When you chase the process, you'll get everything you ever want. That is episode 7. It's nice and simple. For your homework, there's a couple things that I want you to do. And this is gonna be the hardest one you've done all week. There's gonna be 3 things. Number 1, I want you to explain what your basically 3 tasks are for the day. So what these 3 tasks are. I want you to explain to me how your perspective has changed and kind of keep it truthfully understand how your perspective has changed since you started this program. Like what about your view of all of this has actually changed since you started this program. And number 3, and most importantly, I want you to pick a long-term goal, something that's far out of reach. I want you to create a long-term goal. And this is what you are going to chase. This is what we've been building up to. You need to determine what this long-term goal is going to be. And then, using the concepts that I've taught you, I want you to apply that process to get you to that long-term goal. So based on the law of detachment that I've taught you, the removing the backup outcomes, I want you to pick one thing that you are going to focus on for 90 days. That's it. And see how close you can get to it. And I promise you that if you follow these steps, you'll be so close to this goal in 90 days that you won't even be able to imagine it. And again, join the community, share your steps and your progress. I want to see how you all are progressing with this because this helps me. I've never done this before. So this helps me learn and it also helps you learn. But that is episode 7. Congratulations. You made it through 1 week of the program. You've done something that not a lot of other people can do. So congratulations. But that's kind of it for the first week. We're going to dive deeper into these concepts in the next week. But if you have questions, drop them in the comments. We're going to go over more of this as the weeks go on. We're going to dive deeper into these things. The videos are going to start to get a little bit longer. These first couple of videos were short. They're teaching you the concepts, what we're going to go over in the program, and how you're going to get there in the end. And we're just going to keep building on this. And by week 3, I hope that you'll be able to apply these concepts in your own life and in turn, change your life with them. But that is it for week 1.